How I saved $10,000 in 3 months. Budgeting secrets revealed. Hey everyone! Have you ever looked at your bank account and thought, where did all my money go? Yeah, I've been there too. 3 months ago I set myself a challenge, to save $10,000, and guess what? I did it! No lottery, no magic tricks, just smart budgeting, disciplined spending, and a few game-changing hacks. Stick around till the end because I'll also share my biggest mistakes and how I fixed them. Let's get this money. Step 1. Setting a crystal clear goal. Alright, let's be real, just saying I want to save more money is about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. You need a target, a financial finish line. For me, that was $10,000 in 3 months. Now that might seem like a lot, and trust me, it felt like climbing Mount Everest when I first started. But here's the thing, breaking it down made it way less intimidating. Think about it. $10,000 over 3 months is roughly $3,333 each month. Still a good chunk, right? But what if we break it down even further? That's about $111 per day. Suddenly it doesn't seem so impossible, does it? That's the power of setting a clear, specific goal. I used a simple spreadsheet to track my progress. Every dollar saved was a victory. Plus, I put a big, fat reminder on my phone's calendar. Seeing that daily goal staring me in the face kept me motivated and on track. Take a look at your current income and expenses and set a target that challenges you but is still achievable. Set your own pace, celebrate your wins, and most importantly, get started. Step 2. Cutting the fat, unnecessary expenses. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic. Spending less money. I know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but trust me, this is where the magic happens. Before I started this challenge, I took a good hard look at where my money was going, and let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. Those daily coffees, eating out for lunch, and impulse Amazon purchases really add up. It was time for a serious reality check. I realized that I was spending money on things that didn't really matter to me, things that weren't adding any real value to my life. So, I started making some changes. First, I said goodbye to my daily latte habit. I invested in a decent coffee maker and started brewing my own coffee at home. Not only did I save a ton of money, but I actually started enjoying my morning coffee routine even more. Next on the chopping block, eating out. I used to eat out for lunch almost every day and it was killing my budget. I started meal prepping on Sundays, packing my own lunches and cooking more meals at home. It took a bit of extra effort, but it saved me a fortune. And I was eating healthier too. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Or am I just buying it because it's convenient or because everyone else has it? Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can put towards your goal. Now, while cutting expenses is super important, let's be real, there's only so much you can cut. To really accelerate my savings journey, I knew I had to find ways to increase my income, and that's where the side hustle comes in. Now, I know what you're thinking, I'm already working a full-time job, I don't have time for a side hustle. And I get it, I really do. But here's the thing. Even a few extra hours a week can make a huge difference. The key is to find something you enjoy. Something that aligns with your skills and interests. For me, that was freelance writing. I've always enjoyed writing, and I was able to find a few gigs online that paid pretty well. I started by creating a profile on some popular freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, highlighting my skills and experience. Within a few weeks, I landed my first few clients and started earning extra income. The beauty of the side hustle game is that there are endless possibilities. Explore your options, get creative, and find a side hustle that works for you. Okay, let's be honest, we've all been there. You start the month with the best intentions, promising yourself you'll stick to your budget and save like a boss. But then life happens. Unexpected expenses pop up, you get tempted by a sale, and suddenly your savings goals are out the window. That's where automation comes in. See, I'm a firm believer in outsmarting my own brain, especially when it comes to money. So, I put my savings on autopilot. Every time I got paid, a fixed amount, that's right, $3,333, was automatically transferred to a separate savings account. This did a few things. First, it took the decision-making process out of the equation. I didn't even have to think about saving, it just happened automatically. Second, it made it harder for me to dip into my savings. There are tons of apps and tools out there that can help you automate your savings. Think of it like this. Automating your savings is like setting up a financial safety net. So, do yourself a favor and set up automatic savings today. Alright, let's get real for a second. Saving money isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There were times when I wanted to throw in the towel, times when I made mistakes and went off track. But here's the thing. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent and learning from your mistakes. One of my biggest challenges was staying motivated. It's easy to get excited about saving at the beginning of the month, but as the weeks go by, it can be tough to maintain that same level of enthusiasm. To combat this, I made sure to celebrate my wins, no matter how small. Whether it was hitting a weekly savings target or resisting the urge to buy that new gadget, I acknowledged my progress and gave myself permission to feel good about it. Another thing that helped me stay consistent was having an accountability partner. I told a few close friends about my savings goal and they were incredibly supportive. We'd check in with each other regularly, share tips, and motivate each other to stay on track. Now, let's talk about mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely made my fair share of them along the way, but instead of beating myself up about it, I used those mistakes as learning opportunities. And there you have it. After 3 months of discipline, tracking, and smart money moves, I hit my goal. I saved $10,000 in just 3 months. It wasn't always easy, but it was definitely worth it. Quick recap. Set a clear, realistic goal. Cut unnecessary expenses. Increase your income with side hustles. Automate savings and track spending. Stay consistent and avoid common mistakes.